Okay, so I think we're at the top of the tower. One last set of stairs here. There we go.
Oh wow.
You can see outside. Look at that view. Look at that.
You left your partner behind, huh?
Hi.
You left your partner behind, right?
Yeah.
Look at that view. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're just passing through today at lunchtime. We stopped on our road trip here and decided Sioux Falls hit around 1 o'clock and thought, oh, it's a good spot for stopping to get lunch. We've been even sandwiches and stuff that we just make out of the car. And so we thought, well, what's there to do in Sioux Falls? Well, let's go see the falls. So we are here at Falls Park in Sioux Falls, and we're going to just do a hike around the Sioux Falls area here at Falls Park and see what they got here. So it's July the 25th, 2024. It is about almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. We lost an hour traveling from central South Dakota to here on the border, closer to the border. What is it, like 85 degrees, something like that. It's a beautiful day, nice toasty hot, but not too bad. So I don't know much about the park other than the falls are here that I'm assuming the city is named after. So we'll go over here and we'll see how good it is. Looks really good on Google Maps. Hopefully it's as good as I think it is. So let's get everything packed up here and we'll start on our hike. So we parked here, just a very short walk here from the main falls. Here's a quick map. Doesn't show where oh, here we are. We are up here, and then here's the path here. It kind of goes all the way around into town and all around here, all along the river here. And then there's sorts of some things you can do. We're not going to do this whole path. We're just going to walk around this general area up here and see the falls. We're here more for the nature than the city, but here we are right in downtown, and look at this set of falls they have here. So we're going to start this away along the falls, and then we'll come back and cross and go on the other side and see them from that side. But usually it's one of those things where you hear places called whatever falls or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm sure there's a set of falls there. But Sioux Falls actually has a really good set of falls right in town. This is pretty nuts. Was not expecting something like this from a city. So it does look like you are allowed to fish, at least in certain areas down there. And you can walk out on these rocks too. Now what we need to see is, what the heck, this up here, it looks like there's a set of ruins here and some old building, so I'll have to see what that is exactly. But beautiful park, city park that has right downtown with this walking trails all around. I know we lived in Burlington. Wow, that was powerful. Does he like it?
We're getting wet.
He doesn't seem to like it. Woo! Wow. That was a good set of falls. Lots of foam. So we lived in Burlington just this past spring, and it was really nice to have walking path right on the lake there that goes right through downtown. So this is somewhat similar, where they have this river that goes right through town, and they have the falls, and then they have this awesome walking path that goes along with it. So now we're getting up to these ruins, and we'll see what the heck this is exactly. This looks some type of old mill here. Queen Bee Turbine House. And this is just about a person. Oh, that side too. So Philander Prescott was the first Euro-American to record a visit to these falls. An American fur company trader, he came west from Minnesota River with 2 French trappers and a party of Sioux Indians. The men set up a trading post on the Big Sioux River near present-day Flandreau. Huh. And this is some type of ruins of something. Maybe I'll say on this sign up here what exactly this is. I'm sure it had something to do with the river being here. The Queen Bee Mill. The Queen Bee Mill was a Goliath mill in early Dakota territory. Once stood tall. Building the mill is various. Okay, so this is all the Queen Bee Mill, and that's the Queen. Yeah. And we got more ruins over here amongst these rocks. Wow, look at all these falls up here. So you got your hair?
Yeah.
You got a big old handful of hair, huh? Here we are above the big set of falls. And then we got a lot of mini sets of falls up here. Cool. It's a beautiful park. And you can go out in certain areas. You can go out on these rocks. You can see people over there walking around on the rocks, getting better views or whatever, getting their pictures. So why don't we go head to the other side, start walking around, see what it's like from the other side. So if you're just watching us for the first time now, we have been on a long distance road trip from North Carolina. Well, the videos didn't really start till we got to Michigan. I left from my parents' house in Ohio, up through Michigan, got some videos up in Michigan. Then we went through, kind of skipped over Minnesota. The area we went, there just wasn't things for us to do with a small child, and did North Dakota, and then Montana, Wyoming, did some things there, and now we've been in South Dakota here for the last 4 or 5 days, doing a lot of South Dakota stuff. And now, man, this is nice down here. Very cool. And now we are heading back east to North Carolina, and we're gonna hit some stuff up along the way. So make sure, if this is the first time you've watched us, you hit the subscribe button now. This video is a little different than what we normally do. We do a lot of travel stuff in Europe, here in the United States, usually try to do a lot of outdoor stuff, and that's why this one kind of fits the bill, because it's a little outdoors, but it happens to be right here in the city we're passing through. So make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe. Okay, so let's head up here. I like how they've left, I don't know if they've left these rocks here or if they've set these rocks here. They look like they're native to the area. It doesn't look like these are rocks that were brought in, I don't think. But I like how they've left them here exposed for everybody. It does look like water gets up and in here sometimes, so maybe the water's a little low and it gets higher at times. I don't know. Okay. Head over here to the top. Okay, here we are at the top from the other side. You can see there's more leftover something over there, probably from the mill. So you can see the mill area right here. That must have also been part of the mill at some point. And you can tell here, water does collect up here, so the water does get quite high at times. Gotta watch your footing. Wow, what a cool set of falls here in the middle of the city. Very cool. You can see the downtown area right here. Very cool. So it's a pretty unexpectedly nice city. I don't know what I really expected out of Sioux Falls, but don't know that I was expecting this. It's just, the park's really nice. Everything we've seen of the city is pretty darn nice. Just a great place, seems like. I don't know why more people aren't coming, but if you are coming through, start here. This is a great spot. Just walk around, especially if you're just passing through the city, and just stretch your legs out. Been in the car all day, and it's really nice just to get out of the car and stretch your legs. Okay, so let's head down the other end of the river here. There is a visitor center too. I might peek in, I don't know, but go see what's down the river a little bit more, and then see what else we got. Oh, that's side two. Side one. So this used to be a prison quarry, and it says Congress approved $30,000 in 1881 for the construction of a prison in Sioux Falls to serve Dakota territory in order to finance a building large enough to house up to 150 inmates. The territory legislature authorized a bond issue for a like amount. By November 1882, the first wing was finished. Prisoners were returned from Detroit, Michigan, where they had been sent to serve their sentences while Dakota was without penitentiary. This location was obtained as a quarry for the prison. Armed guards marched gangs of prisoners down the bluff to quarry Sioux quartzite. The prisoners then used horse-drawn wagons to haul dressed blocks of quartzite up to 100 feet north bluff to build additional buildings in the prison compound. In 2 years, the facility was nearly completed, including a residence for the warden and his family. Prisons were also used from the quarry to build a wall to enclose the prison yard. It replaced the wooden stockade that first surrounded the prison. That seems like a lot of hard work, but I guess if you're a prisoner, at least you were outside. Ugh, imagine 100 feet moving those blocks of rock around. Ugh. Okay, let's go check out the visitor center here. think we're at the top of the tower. One last set of stairs here. There we go.
Oh, wow.
You can see outside. Look at that view. Look at that.
You left your partner behind, huh?
Hi.
You left your partner behind, right?
Yeah.
Look at that view. We can see downriver from here. So there's the mill, there's a cafe there, and then all the way downriver we can see this way. It gets a little more industrial down this way, the city, but you can see some of the rest of the park here. I'm not sure what this is. This is a restaurant or something. And you can see all the green space over here. What a great park. Looks like they got a bunch of picnic tables out here. Just green space everywhere. And then obviously downtown and the falls.
Hey guys, guess what?
Wow. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up here. I hope you like this short little video, maybe not as short as I thought, of the Falls Park area here in Sioux Falls. I think it's the #1 thing you got to do here if you come to Sioux Falls. And you can drive right up to it, get a parking spot, walk around real quick, just stretch your legs, perfect for a road trip. So if you like the video, hit the like button now. Comment if you made it to this far in the video. Tell me you were the first one to make it here, or tell me what you liked about it. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. We got more coming. We're heading south from here for a little bit, but eventually we're heading to the East Coast and we're hitting things up along the way. So you want to join us, so make sure you subscribe. Until then, we will see you in the next one.